Ever get this, like, weird feeling like the world's running on this, I don't know, secret code you don't have the password for?
Well, buckle up, because today's deep dive, we're cracking that code wide open.
Yep.
We're talking Linux.
Ooh, okay.
Now, if all you know is like Windows or maybe that Apple thinking Linux might sound, I don't know, a little techie, a little niche, right?
Right.
But here's the thing. It's way bigger than most folks realize. Seriously.
Yeah.
Imagine a world, right, where like the entire internet, your smart fridge, even like spaceships are all humming along thanks to this invisible force.
Yeah.
That's the world Linux built.
Wow.
And to help us explore it, I've got our resident expert right here, ready to, and I am not exaggerating, blow some minds.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
So let's start basic, right?
Yeah.
What is Linux, really? I keep hearing open source operating system.
Right. So, okay, operating system, think of it like the software that makes your computer do its thing, right? Like the behind the scenes magic.
Right.
And usually that's made by, some big tech company, Apple, Microsoft, the usual suspects. But Linux, it all started back in 91 with this student, Linus Torvalds.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to make my own operating system. But here's the kicker. He shares the entire recipe, the code, with everyone for free. That's the open source bit.
Hold on. So, like, he baked this tech cake.
Yeah.
And instead of guarding the recipe, he's like, here, everyone, have a slice, make your own.
Exactly. And that changed everything.
How so?
Because now you've got people all over the world tinkering with the recipe, adding ingredients, coming up with their own distribution.
Distributions, like flavors.
Yeah. Think of it like
Yeah.
Linux is the main ingredient, right? The base. But then you can have like Ubuntu, which is super user-friendly, or Debian, known for being rock-solid stable.
So it's not one size fits all.
Exactly. It's like choose your own adventure, but for your computer. You want a super-powered server? There's a Linux distro for that. Want something sleek and modern for your laptop? Boom, Linux distro.
And this is where the Red Hats of the world come in.
Right on. They package up these distros, offer support, make it all nice and neat for businesses. But it all stems from that initial open source, everyone contributes spirit.
Okay, got it. So we've got this versatile, customizable system.
Right.
But how big are we talking, really?
Yeah.
I saw a stat. It's like 4% of desktops. Not exactly world domination.
Ah, see, that's where the numbers get sneaky. That 4% is just the tip of the iceberg.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Think about it. Chromebooks.
Like the laptops?
Those things are everywhere, right? Schools, homes, even some businesses are snatching them up.
Yeah, my niece won't touch anything else.
Exactly. And guess what powers those Chromebooks? Chrome OS, which is built on Linux.
Whoa. So every time my niece is like writing a report or whatever.
Linux is secretly doing the heavy lifting. And that's just the start. Let's talk servers. Those powerful computers that run websites, online services, all that.
Okay.
Over 96% of them running Linux. So every time you check the news, buy something online, stream a movie,
Linux is behind it all.
you got it.
Right.
And it's not just keeping things running either. It's pushing the boundaries of, well, everything. Supercomputers. Those beasts used for like mind-blowing scientific research, cracking complex problems, the top performers, every single one. Linux.
This is blowing my mind. It's like the more we dig, the more Linux is like the unsung hero of the tech world.
Totally. It's the reliability, the flexibility, the fact that it can handle anything you throw at it. And it gets even wilder. Remember those embedded systems I mentioned?
Oh, yeah, remind me.
It's like devices where the operating system is like baked directly into the hardware. Your router, your smart fridge, your car.
Wait, my car. Seriously.
Dead serious. Tons of modern cars, Tesla, Toyota, you name it, they use Linux.
Yeah.
Navigation, entertainment systems, sometimes even like core functions.
So I'm like driving around with Linux under the hood and had no idea.
Happens to the best of us. And it goes beyond cars, spacecraft, Linux, the International Space Station. You guessed it.
All right, you win. Mind officially blown. But okay, Linux is everywhere. It's powerful. But like, why should I, someone who, let's be real, barely understands how to change their screensaver, even care?
That's a really good question. And honestly, even if you never interact with Linux directly, it's impacting your life in a million ways.
How so?
Think about it. The internet, as we know it, wouldn't exist without Linux. And that whole open source thing, that's not just about code, it's a whole philosophy. Collaboration, transparency, rapid fire innovation.
So you're saying this idea, the share everything approach, can actually change the world.
100%. And not just in tech either. Look at Wikipedia.
Right.
Built on the same principles. Anyone can contribute, information is free, and it's changed how we learn. And we're seeing that spill over into other fields. Education, open source textbooks, science, data sharing. The possibilities are kind of endless.
Wow. That is a lot to process. So basically, one guy, Linus, way back when, he starts this thing, and it's like a snowball, right? Just gets bigger and bigger, affects everything.
And it's still going. Linux is constantly evolving, pushing boundaries. Who knows what the future holds? But one thing's for sure. It's an exciting time to be paying attention.
I think that's where we'll leave it for today. If you're as fascinated by the world of Linux as I am now, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and get ready for another deep dive soon. Until then, keep exploring.